Hi, honey. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to another Slow Fashion Friday video where I declutter a portion of my house. I've been on this journey. I've been on this decluttering journey since August of 2023. I'm about 20 videos in, and I have really found that the strategy that works best for me is tackling one small area every week and being accountable for it here in my Friday videos. I say all the time, it's so good that I attached a day of the week to this video, and I didn't just call it slow fashion or decluttering, because it really always puts a fire under me to get this video up and do some decluttering. So this week I went back into the back room of my basement, which you first saw when I decluttered my Christmas and Halloween decorations. So I have one section done. We're going back today to declutter another small section. And funny enough, in today's video, you're going to see a lot of stuff that was originally purchased for resale. I'll explain it in the video, but there was a time before I officially started reselling that I dabbled in it a little bit. And there were a lot of things in the back room that were from that time, which is around 2014 and 15. So it's so crazy. Some of those things back there going on 10 years that I've had them. So let's jump back a couple days and we'll see how things are going. If you like videos about decluttering and thrifting and reselling and you'd like to stick around, be sure to subscribe to my channel. I release 2 videos a week. One is a thrifting video and one is a decluttering Slow Fashion Friday video. All right, guys, thank you so much for being here. Let's go declutter. Welcome back. Here we go. We are heading into the back room, so don't mind the fan. Believe it or not, there's a little improvement back here. I will show you what the Christmas area looks like. So this section over here was like this. So boxes and everything in front. Now, since we did our Christmas clear out, I have bins for everything. These are all the Christmas decorations. And I don't know, we even have a lot of space in some. Like this one's only halfway full. We have a lot of room for more ornaments in there. I just cleared out so much stuff. This takes up a lot of space. We had a real tree for over 25 years and we switched to an artificial, but this takes up a lot of space. And then like garland and the lawn ornaments are back here. But also worth noting, this whole section back here was filled with lawn ornaments, like just filled. And we are down to a Christmas tree that goes on our front porch, a snowman, and an angel. We had so much stuff. This is our Halloween stuff, which we also went through. I wanted to move over this way and clear out another portion. So my goal is to do this back room in probably 3 or 4 more episodes. So depending on what is in all of these bins, we're gonna go through, you know the drill, donate, sell, throw away. We're gonna figure it all out. But I have to get everything out into the main room first. So I think today I'm just gonna try to clear out, you know, where, see the Valentine bins right there, and then we have Easter up there. The goal is to just get everything mostly in these shelves. Even if I have to buy one more shelf and just not have all this stuff. And I also want to know, we have 0 items in our attic. This is where all of our storage lives. We have a finished basement. Our attic is not finished, so we decided to put all of our storage down here. So let's start pulling some stuff. This is Angelina's dance stuff in this bag. I don't know how it ended up here. Angie's trophies. A lot of this stuff is going to be kids' old things. So let's put this there. My mom used to paint on things for the kids. Like this says Princess Sleeping. Pretty sure my mom did that. Whoa. Actually, it doesn't look like my mom's writing. Maybe we bought this at a fair. These are literally things that were listed before. Who even knows what's back here? Oh, this I'm gonna use because we have a nasty draft down here. Hold on. Another thing I want to do this week is pull more things from the American Girl closet. As much as we've sold, look at how much we still have. Some of the items up there, the Girl of the Year from 2018, I don't know. I just never connected with this doll. And I have all these new items, so I believe we're going to list these. This was a really cool one. Luciana Vega. She went to space camp in the story. She's a really cute doll. I, I don't know. I'm not into all of these things, and they're all new with box. Mainly the thing that I want to sell. I love this girl. Somebody bought her for me who I used to work with at American Girl when the store closed. She's like, this is a Lori doll. My hair used to be much darker. And this is the little outfit from Italy. See how it says child? I love that. So I'm keeping that. See the spacesuit up there? I don't know if this is worth a lot of money. I remember when we had the store open, this was huge. I'm gonna grab that. That I know I wanna sell. I don't remember what this even retailed for. Let's see, $75. There was a time when we were out of stock on these and they were on the secondhand market for so much money. It was crazy. Did I pay $20 for this? Oh, I must have bought this at a sale and I paid $20, I guess. Anyway, I think I'm gonna sell Luciana's collection. I gotta see what it's worth, if it's worth selling. I gotta run comps. Also, I'm quickly realizing back here, like, I'm not getting rid of the Thomas the Tank Engine stuff. Those are all things we're probably gonna save for grandkids. A lot of Lego sets that I don't think they're worth selling until we know. I did a really good job of keeping things together, but this is Rocco's stuff to give away. It's really not mine. But then random stuff like this, aloe vera gel, that can go. My mom did a big curtain. She made a puppet show for the kids when they were little. I mean, she made a puppet curtain and they used to put on puppet shows. This is like camping gear, all those wires there, ugh. Okay, I think I can tackle this because I think I bought these for resale. So these will come in the other room. This bag right here, I'm 1000% sure this sold and I couldn't find it. It's new with tag. I guess at one point I was putting inventory in this back room, which is kind of frightening. All right, we're getting a little pile here. My gosh, look at all my old cameras. This is a Canon EOS Rebel T21. Okay, sorry for the little line through my face. I think it's just where I'm filming this. So I looked online. The Canon EOS Rebel T2i or 1 camera, 126. This sold 2 days ago, 37 bids. I have like a whole system. I feel like I don't have a bag, but I have the original box. I'll have to see if I have the manual, but that is definitely worth selling. This is just the body. I know I have an extra lens that I think I would probably sell separately, but we'll say at least $50 and it could go all the way up to $240. These have all sold just this year. These are all sales since January 8th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is definitely in demand. Okay, well, I'm excited to get those listed. I'm curious. This is going to be a fruitful sale because there's a lot of sellable stuff in this little bin. This had 55 bids on it. So it's nice to see things that are in demand. All right, so we'll get that listed for sure. This is my Pentax. Oh my gosh, ZX50 Pentax and a really expensive lens just sitting in this back room. I have a thing for cameras, but then once I move on to a new one, I don't go back. These are all photos. Oh my God, look at my college photo. Is that hysterical? Why did I get a picture this large? And why is my hair so big? I have a smaller version of this upstairs. I'm sure you guys have seen. My babies down here, these are all photos. This is my grandmother right here. That's my dad and my Nunu. How handsome was my Nunu? Oh my goodness. So handsome. And his godparents, of course. I should put that picture out. That's beautiful. One of our Christmas cards. Gosh, this must have been me in California. What am I standing in? This is so funny. I took a photography class out in California. Me and Jay. Okay. Rocco and Anthony. These are all pictures. Oh my goodness. See, I can't deal with that just yet. Maybe I just put it in a more safe box. There's so much with photograph clutter. Okay, I can sell this guy right here. Let's get rid of him. Thanks for your friendship. All right, he can be sold. It's such a mess back here, Lumpy. What are you doing with the puppets? You like the puppets from MA? Yes, he does. The answer would be yes. This is a bag that Angie put down here. It just says dogs. They're all stuffed dogs in here. Mostly Webkins. What do I do with those? I think I can get rid of this. I don't even know what this is. Oh, this looks like something for the tent. Maybe I can't get rid of that. This is going to be a tough day, ladies and gentlemen. The good news is I am finding stuff that is sellable, like this. Some of these things I think I actually, like I said, I purchased for resale and then they ended up back here. These are easy ones, easy. And I don't know how much I really want to take on today because I don't want to make another mess out here where it's so clean. This is sellable too. This is a holiday plate set. Oh my goodness. That I bought years ago. These are breakables, but they are for sale. It is the International China, this series right here. I think it's 'Twas the Night Before Christmas. And bought those for resale. I don't know if you guys know, but there was a time for 2 years. I worked over the course of 10 years at American Girl, and there were 2 years in between 2008 and 2018, probably around 2015, 14, 15, that I left American Girl to resell. I just wasn't in the community. I did it on my own. I was only on eBay. And so some of these things in the back room are from that era. Then I went back to American Girl, like 16, 17, 18, and then I left in 2018 and started my full-on reselling business. But a lot of these things in the back room that I'm finding now are from that 2-year hiatus at American Girl. Hey, what are you doing? Where are you going? I'm a little worried what we might find in here. Lumpy, what are you stepping on? What's over here? More creative memory stuff. I have a ton of scrapbooking stuff that's going to have to go. Like, what do you do with kids' trophies? All right, I recognize more stuff I can sell in this bag, in this box here. This is, I think, Molly's. This is American Girl. My kids used to collect, oh, look at that, says Angelina. Vinylmations in Disney. And these are some, well, I've sold a bunch. I had a couple Disney shows on Whatnot and sold them. These are strawberry shortcake. So these are all sellable things, which is great. And the fan finally kicked off. And then I moved that, and underneath that was all this American Girl stuff. I remember this sale so well. These items were $1 with these X's on them, but they're all the same outfit. Sunshine Garden outfit. So can definitely sell these. How many of these do I have? Let's see, I have that X. Sunshine Garden outfit. What's this one? This is Leah's beach dress. That's a cute one. I was wondering what this bag of creative memory stuff was, and it looks like it was Angelina's, because when I flip through, she has prom pictures. 2019, there's Angie at prom. She was beautiful. After prom fun, because she recycled these pictures. Relay for life. Yeah, these are all from her senior year. Cape Cod trips. So nice. Okay, so see, this is Angie's stuff. Maybe I'll put this in her closet upstairs because she can use these things. So these are all dance things that I feel like I held on to a lot of the costumes, but I definitely don't need like tights and things like that. So we'll sell these. Oh, the money I spent on dance classes. Comment below if you were a dance mom. You are or were. It is a lot of money. I think what would be really nice is to do a lot of like black leotards, like black skirts. Like this is so things that all moms need when their daughters are dancing, just the basics. I could do a couple lots of just dance clothes. All right, that's what's gonna happen with these, but I think the tights I might just donate. This is all crystals and embellishments for hair stuff that we did. Oh my gosh. We're gonna have a lot to sell at the end of this episode. This is great. What's this? She saw Dancing with the Stars live. That's cute. What year is this? All right, I think I'm gonna put the camera down and clean. I will be back. So I divided these up. I have 7 leotards. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 pairs of booty shorts, as we call them, and 3 skirts. So 7, 3 is 10, 14 pieces. Even if those sold for $5 each, that would be decent money. 14, 15, 16, 17. If I got to 20 items and they each sold for $5, that's $100, which it will be more than that. It's just really interesting to see how much money we are sitting on in our own homes. Oh, wait, here's another one. Oh, and this one's new with tag. Danskin Ballet. All right, we'll add that to the pile. That is an outfit with a skirt. Look at this little bag full of strawberry shortcake dolls. I'm selling all of these as is in lots. Like, I'm not gonna spend too much time putting them all back together again. These are Breyer horses. My neighbor had given these to me at one point. The vinyls, I'm gonna run some comps on the Vinylmations. We also have Madeline, posable doll. A lot of these were purchased for the purpose of resale many years ago. I just ran some comps on those. So
all new in box.
That's fantastic. So Tina will take some pictures and then I will come back and share with you what the comps are on all of these. This is probably an area where I am the most ignorant, and that is video games. And I am not smart to not have any idea.
I still have to go through and
Goat
check
edition.
to make sure that there's actually...
I mean, these are all old. I don't even know if things are in here.
Yeah, that's what I have.
Yeah, these are, some are in there. Hello, handsome. Now he wants my toast. So this is the International Christmas Story 12-piece dinnerware set. These are pretty recent comps. So December 15th, December 28th, filming this on January 18th. These are some separates here. So we're gonna sell these. I've already sold some of these, but I'm talking years ago. I sold part of these off and just need to sell the rest. You want my toast? No. Light box. We have some good natural lighting over here, and we can put everything on the table and figure out the value of all of this stuff, which I'm thinking is really not so bad. And I've just been sitting on this. As I explained earlier, I did do reselling for 2 years in between my American Girl stints, and I accumulated some really random stuff. Did I not, Tina?
You did. Like this
Case
nice
in point.
item.
Thanks for your friendship. Look at this little guy. So while we start to photograph these and sort them and figure out how we're going to sell things, if they're worth selling, if we're going to donate them, I am going to run some comps. Oh, I totally remember getting that for Angie, and she never wore it.
Brand new with tags.
We found a Taylor Swift Speak Now program from 2011, which we did not go to, and it's not in the best of condition. This is what happens when things hang around for too long. But probably $15, $20 for that. This little vintage Tomy Tinkerbell. I'm trying to find some comps on this. It looks pretty old. I don't know. We'll see. I'm guessing like 15 or 20 on that. This International China set, this was something I bought to resell specifically. Some of these go for a lot, but I hate shipping plates with a burning passion. I don't know what this is. Sorbno? Yeah, a lot of these things we're going to end up donating, or I'm doing a clean out. Oh, those were definitely one of my boys. Vineyard Vines shorts. I'm doing a clean out this Sunday on Whatnot. I'm so sorry. This is not good for you. This has to go in the trash. We had such a collection of water guns at one point for my boys, and I think I gifted them all to my nephews a while ago. I'm so sorry, handsome. I can't have you eating plastic. So I didn't show this as I was pulling things out of the basement. I honestly just ran the comps on these thinking that this was going to go in the donate pile. So these Carrera ski goggles, the reason I decided to run comps on it is because up in the corner here, it says Porsche design. So I'm like, all right, well, we'll see. It is a little loose right here. But this was what I found. This is a sold comp, vintage Porsche design 5600 Carrera ski goggles, $74.98. This just sold in December. So these are, so if you look here, that's probably in better condition than mine because I have this little separation here. But still, maybe I list it for $49. Same in the back. Is that the same? Yeah, with the red, adjustable, with the Velcro. That's the front. Unbelievable. That's this Porsche design, same exact thing, made in Austria. I should look and see if that is the same. I'm not. Oh, there it is. I see it. Yep, same thing. It's on the corner here, right there. Made in Austria, model 5600. Same thing. Pretty excited about this. Definitely going to list this. I feel like I'm at the thrift store, but I'm just in my basement. All right, I'm going to make this quick because the fans are still on. This bin is loaded with stuff that belonged to the kids. These are my boots. I have no idea why they're in here. But basically anything that's a memory. Rocco used to wear these cowboy boots. So much so that we bought them in 2 sizes. So I'm going to put these over in this little bin. This was the blanket that was in all of the kids' cribs. This was Rocco's cowboy hat that he used to wear, and nothing else, just the boots and the hat. Oh, good. I love when the fan goes off. And then these little fur berries, I mean, I'm perfectly happy donating or saving those. The kids did like them. They open up and they smelled like berries. I think a lot of the stuff in there I'm going to donate. The reason I'm trying to go through this is because this bin is on that shelf. We also had an empty shelf below, so I put the Thomas the Tank Engine blocks, little railroad track over there. So some of these memory type things like the Legos I'll probably put on that bottom shelf. Just trying to, get the things on the shelf and off the floor. This is the last little wave I'm doing here, and then I will show you the final walkthrough. As I'm going through the stuff, I'm finding more like memory type things. Like this was my letter when I cheered in high school. This is from 1986 when I cheered for Pop Warner. This was, I think, I don't know what the ring bearers had. I mean, this is my old cheerleading skirt from middle school. So this must have all come from my mom's house when I got married, literally. So I don't know. This is some old stuff in here. Oh my gosh, yeah, prom stuff, junior prom, my letters, Lori Sally, yeah, these were all prom things. I mean, I don't know. Not dealing with this right now. All right, here is where I'm at this week. I cleared out one more section here. This tower is looking like it's going to be a lot of the kids' memories. Blankets, baby outfits, first things, like a blanket that I think my mom or somebody made Anthony. So it looks like that's what's going to be here. Here's a Christmas tower. So I think I'd ideally like to move the Valentine's over here. So then over here we can have things like Easter, Valentine's Day, 4th of July, and then we have the memory tower. As I'm going through stuff, it looks like I'm probably going to need a tower for pots and pans, occasional things that we use. For example, like the ice bucket right here, the special cake up there, cake pan. I know we have our Thanksgiving roast pan down here, so that would be a nice thing. This is still a bunch of American Girl stuff and creative memories things. There's a ton of creative memory stuff over in this, so I think it's more than 3 visits to this basement. It's going to be a slow process back here. I'm feeling a little overwhelmed, but at the same time, happy that I'm chipping away. These are all donations over here. Some of the kids' hats, old dance costumes for Angie, some of my old clothing. I'll show you some stuff that I'm keeping and then stuff that I am throwing away. So these are outfits. These were all mine. I have 2 sets of these Nick and Nora pajamas. I don't know why I saved them, but there's like these dog pajamas and then these gnomes. We'll definitely sell those. These are some Hannah Anderson pajamas that belong to the kids that I thought I would save, but can definitely sell those as well. This is a Jansen bathing suit. I just want to wash all these. This Superman Under Armour shirt was Anthony's, and then it was Rocco's. I don't know if I should sell this or keep it. I think I'm going to sell it. really cute. Someone can enjoy that. But I do have to wash all of these. So those are all going to go in the wash. And these are all hats that I had saved, but they got moldy. So these are all going in the trash because I don't want to donate anything with mold. But these were all Little League hats that were Rocco's that I had saved. Some random hats and like singles of flip-flops. No need to donate those. An old IKEA box. So this is all going in the trash. But I have quite a few things to sell, a few bags to donate, a bag for trash, and still I just made a little dent, but at least it's something. Once again, I feel very happy that I started this when I did, finally. These are all things that I would hate for my kids to have to go through someday, you know, years from now, let's hope. But yeah, it's just interesting. I also think that each week as I go through stuff, I realize, I remember the stuff in this bin with the Hannah Anderson jammies, and like I have a Cam Newton shirt that my mother-in-law bought for Rocco, and I remember it was really expensive and Rocco really wanted it. So I have that saved. But it's funny how certain memories at a certain time you hold on to and you think that they're going to be precious forever. And now I'm ready to let go. And I think that's been a big lesson too, is if you go in waves and you give yourself time, little by little, you can let go of stuff. At least that's what I have experienced. So another week in the books, with each week that I uncover more clutter, declutter stuff, and feel a little lighter, I still realize how much work I have ahead of me. So I'm grateful that I started when I did. Just do it. Just pick a corner and go for it. You'll feel better and lighter when you're done. All right, so that's it for today's Slow Fashion Friday video. I don't know how many actual episodes it's going to take me to get through that basement, but I am really trying to make my way little by little and be super thorough about it. So it was so fantastic that I had Tina here yesterday to help, because as she was photographing, I was listing. And there also was a different element of having Tina upstairs with me, because typically she's taking photographs in the studio, which is downstairs. But having her by my side forced me to be more on task. Oftentimes I'm editing a video or just doing my own thing when Tina is downstairs. I'm always working, but I don't feel like I'm as much in the zone. So yesterday was really helpful in pushing me. We got a ton of items listed. I got stuff to donate. I found things to throw away. I found the dance things to send to Angelina, some doll things to give to my friend Marguerite. It's always so great. And my basement looks good, and we're 1 week closer to a clutter-free home. So thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe if you want to see more from me, and I'll be back in a new video real soon. Thanks everybody, bye. It's always nice when I get to this point where I'm actually getting rid of stuff.